It's time. All right. Good afternoon to everybody. Graxy, Witch, it's always good to see you. Graxy, I'm glad you got to catch the intro today, buddy. I love that you love it because again, I did that all myself. I'm very very proud of it. So yeah, it means a lot to me that other people appreciate it as much as I do. Fair warning today, my friends. I am very under the weather. I had a pretty bad apnea attack at about 2 o'clock in the morning, and my lungs are a mess. I have not gotten much sleep. So I'm going to, we're just going to power through this, do the best we can, hopefully have a good fun time. And yeah, won't be a whole lot of yelling because I don't think I'm capable of it at the moment. But I'll be okay. Usually between, time and, some medication just to clear out the gunk, I'll be good to go in a day or so. Which emote are you trying to show, Graxy? Weird. My opponent is already engaged in battle. Oh my. Oh my. Yeah, he's just gonna fucking revive, but might as well get that revive off of him. Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna knock out some dailies real fast up in here, and then we'll head over to the we'll do the Hoth TB, and then we'll head over to the main account. Welcome. We just jumped up to six viewers. That's awesome. For a non-GAC stream, it blows my mind when we get a bunch of folks up in here. I hope Hapasu shows up. I want to talk at that guy for a second. Actually, I need Sopper to stop in too. I need to ask him a question. How is everyone doing today? Everybody's quiet except for Grax. Outstanding. Outstanding. All right, well, those dailies are done. I'll just move on to the rest. Dailies are, well, they're important for everybody, but still, with this account being redeem. How about multi-sim? With this account still being so new, like this daily, this doing the Galactic War is a huge difference maker for me. Because I still need lots of everything. Oh, dude, Kestrel's awesome. She is amazing. But hey, okay, so you brought up Marvel Strike Force. I got to ask you a question. Did you have an issue where they sent out a streak surge to you saying that you missed your daily login and you needed to complete the surge in order to keep it going? Because okay, did that happen to everybody then? That must have been a glitch or something, because unless they just reset everybody. But yeah, I had that happen and I got a surge and it said, okay, well, do all these, and they gave me power cores. So, I mean, it wasn't a huge deal to have to do them, but I was just like, why does it think I haven't logged in? Like, that was the part that was confusing the shit out of me. Like, why does it think I'm here doing raids? And well, I haven't seen them make good for it, so I mean, I don't know if they're sending one out, but I mean, like I said, getting the surge streak thing wasn't horrible. It gave me a couple hundred power cores and some other stuff, but it was really random because I am very, very diligent with my logins. Like, even if I don't have time to do much else over there, I always make sure I log in and I grab all the stuff I need to grab. But yeah, it was weird. Hey, Sopper. So I'm guessing the streak reset probably hit him too. That's weird. I haven't seen them address it. I mean, it hasn't happened again, but I assume it's fixed. 7-star Dormammu, congratulations! I had a good time with him today in Alliance War. I got to do some fun stuff with him against an out of time team. Okay, so I think I'm in the... No, I need to go to I need to get the CLS guide up and running again because I need to. I'm on the last stage, but I need to get some gear and stuff for these folks. So I want to be able to. Dude, hopefully it's not as bad as all that, buddy. Hopefully it's not as bad as all that. I hope it goes nice and smooth for you. Number crunch. That's it. This is a really good Zeta. Regardless, I kind of want to grab it for. Oh yeah, dude. Eternals are they drove them into the ground. There's no use for them at the moment. I mean, I hope that changes because I mean they were the meta for a very, very, very long time, and I hope they do something about it. But Val is very, very awesome. I like Val quite a bit. Definitely the most useful Bifrost guy by far. I don't know if that's saying a whole lot because, I mean, Loki, they put him on the new team, but they never bothered to boost him very much. And what's her name? The girl Loki. Why am I forgetting her name? Sylvie. I was about to say, she's an awesome character. I'm kind of embarrassed I'm forgetting her name, but she's good. And Beta Ray Bill is a decent enough tank, but yeah, Val carries that team on his back. Goose, what are you doing, buddy? Do we? I guess we need to spray the couch with the anti. We got this new couch, and the cats, of course, are like, "Ooh, scratching post." And we have this anti. Yeah, you're forced to use Morgan. Yeah, at least she's awesome. If I have to say anything about Morgan Le Fay and her team, about the Darkhold team, is they are the one horseman team that has held up the best, and it's not even close. It's not even remotely close. That team is held up very well. Can't upgrade anybody. And it's probably... Oh, I can upgrade old Ben, but he's now... His portion of the journey guide is done, so upgrading him would be kind of useless. Yeah, I mean, at least Morgan's a great character. Nice, dude. Nice. You're getting there. You're getting there. I mean, I'm grabbing people to gear 19 as I can, but I mean, you know, it's just like every other Dark Dimension. The teams are going to be all over the place, so you know, the characters I can 19 aren't necessarily characters that are going to be good. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can't advance beyond the But I mean 66 is a decent place to be at. It's not you're not super low, you're not super high. Yeah, let's take this guy to Let's take this to 80. Let's do it. That'll be a nice boost. And God, I would love to. How much are these? 320. 320. You know what? Screw it. Screw it. Let's just go ahead and promote this guy. Get him 7-starred. Upgrade him to G12. Boom. His ship should be much better now. I need to start working on mods though. Ooh, do we have a health mod for here that he could have? Let's filter. Since health mods are the most common, I was like, oh, maybe one will just pop up. I do not have a 6-dot that I can tear off of anybody right now. But good, that's my 3rd G12 on the account. All of them are pilots for the most part. I got a nice drop on Gore shards the other day, so I'm like 24 away from a free unlock. Oh wait, I need to do this. How is Sabine? She's almost 7-star. Good. Yeah, I think we get Thanos today, right? That's going to be a big deal. That Thanos guy. Wow, thanks, game. Gore seems to be the big he seems to be the big difference maker. Like if I go into an arena team that has Gore compared to one that doesn't, like I can sometimes beat the ones that have Gore, but I can always beat the ones that don't have him. So he seems to be the big difference maker in the team. Although he doesn't seem to do much damage. He seems to be very much kind of like a support guy. I haven't dove into his kit. I figured I'll do it when I unlock him, you know. I can't believe I haven't upgraded any of these. He's one of my main reinforcements, and I've just let him sit in there. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I don't know. It's really frustrating with the whole setup they're running with the arena, you know, where it's cool, but like, so I'm opening 8-9 or orbs at a time, you know, and I'm getting like 2 or 3 shards for a character. Yeah, it's not great. It's meant to drive you to go and buy the packs. That's what it's meant for. I mean, anybody who says otherwise is lying to themselves or to you or both. But yeah, it's meant to, you know, the people who are spending the money, you know, you spend $50, you get the character at 3 stars day one, and then, you know, you're got to jumpstart leveling them up, and you're ahead of everybody else. But yeah, it's really, really hurting the people who try to play for free, or the people who have to play for free, because yeah, they can't do anything. And with all the people that have Gore, it's what do we got? Platoons 3 and 6. What do we have here? All right, I'll assign them. Dinner. I haven't even had lunch yet. Ooh, okay. Well, if these 3 can't do it, we're not getting it done. So we're about to find out. All right, calm down. Can I get a freaking turn? Jeez. Bomber is such a difference maker, though. Just absolute difference maker of a ship. There we go. Was I taking 1 damage from that thing's attacks? All right, well, we can 3-man this shit. How about that? How about that? I mean, if you're like everybody else, it's been You know, unless you're a brand new account, you're not here. You know, you're not in rote. You're here. So, but having not been in here for a while until I started this new account, this is all I'm kind of relearning it. You know, do I have? I don't have enough. I don't have enough 6-star bounty hunters. Wait, I can though. I need to mod this guy. I need to do all sorts of stuff to this guy. But hey. Sure. What do we got? What's the recommend crit chance, crit damage, auto assign? Yeah, let's go ahead and do this by hand. And I don't even know if that's his actual, like, this is what he actually needs sort of thing, but oh, there we go. Now we'll have to, we might actually end up having to steal some crit damage mods from somebody. You don't need anything, much less a 6-dot. Oh, excuse me. Alright, I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be okay. Let's just reveal all stats. We don't need 3 speed. I mean, on a gray 3 speed is not horrible. This one we'll take. We'll keep this mod forever. I mean, its substats aren't great. That's a lot of protection though. I wish we had a few more offense rolls, but this is a 32 speed crit chance arrow. Yeah, this mod will be with this account forever as long as this account's a thing. I prefer this to be crit damage, but I'm not pulling stuff off of anybody. 3 more speed, okay. Tenacity, I mean, that's got 4 speed. So, I mean, not horrible. Not horrible at all. Yeah, we'll take it to 12. Did I leave one? Yeah, well, this one will take to 12 as well. Oop, 8 speed now. See, there we go. Okay, that's not horrible. So now we can at least try this. We can at least try this special mission. I don't have any faith in being able to get it done, but we'll try it. Bounty hunters without like Mando are just, to me, not. They're not going to be the greatest. And of course, he's cloaked. Let's see if we can't make him the weak one. He's still the weak one, even with full protection. Okay. I need to get his Zeta on his taunt. This is him losing taunt so easily is just not great. Yeah, we're getting blanked now. We didn't do great on the platoons, I'm guessing. Their ability is active. Well, hey, we tried. That's the important part. And we'll get over to the main account and the real. Alright, what do we have down here? Anything required? Empire 6 stars. Yeah, I mean, we're just going to do what we can. There's not... I don't have a whole lot of 6-star things, so... So we'll just make one great team or one as good team as we can do, and then we'll just deploy to whatever. Well, this timing's going to work out pretty well, I think. I'll be able to get over to the main account. I'll be able to platoon in TB, and then I'll have my fleet climb. Should just be one battle. Shouldn't be a huge deal. That's cute. You guys thought you were gonna. Nice. It's a good amount of points, man. And yeah, I'm more or less out of teams. So, and we'll deploy up here to fleets. And then yeah, I didn't get any platoon assignments. I'm just gonna drop shit in. I don't care. And there we go. One more phase, and this is done. I mean, for what we are as a guild, we're doing pretty well. 22 stars so far. And oh yeah, that's right. We've got Galactic bounties. So at the very least, it's free crystals. This is a deadly bounty. Acquired units 7. Oh no, any bounty hunter will do apparently. I've unlocked him through raid currency. Otherwise, I would be going for him. She's also tempting, but I want to see what we can do with Wampa. I want to see if we can unlock or get some shards for him. I'm not sure though. 4 waves. This is going to be a lot to deal with. Yeah, this could be a lot, but I don't know. We'll see if we'll see if we pull it off. Ooh, it's gonna be tougher without Mando. I mean, it's gonna be impossible without Bosk. Yeah. Okay. Well, gear 11 plus. So it's a gear issue. Let's see if we can do anything about that. I mean, we're not going to be able to get to gear 11. But, oh, that's right. Omega issues, man. Okay, well. I mean, getting more shards for him is not going to be a bad deal. And it's crystals. I mean, honest to God, it's actually the crystals I kind of care more about. Wampa, I'm able to buy through the stores. It's just the 20 bonus would have been cool. I need to get his Zeta on his leadership pretty bad. Oh, welcome, viewers. Getting quite the pile of folks in here today. It's good to see everybody. Good to see all of you. Everybody's pretty quiet unless my chat's frozen for some reason, which, I mean, I suppose is possible, but I'm watching chat in a couple different spots, and it seems like just nobody's talking. People are lurking, and that's cool. The lurk is great. I just love having you here, but I do love good conversation as well. I got 15 minutes. Well, actually I got 10 to get over to my main account for fleet. So I was hoping to take on the new Galactic challenge here, but this is far more important. Because, you know, I mean, it's Rebel versus Resistance at the highest. I'm limited, you know, there's only so far I can do, or so much I can do. I mean, my home one's not horrible, but, you know, it's not Profundity where you're going to one-shot pretty much. Well, I had to do it twice on my main account with Profundity, once for the stealth and then once for the Underman. Because, I mean, I could have maybe possibly. Yeah, I'm just wasting all my credits on MSI. It's very easy to do. It's insanely easy to waste your credits on. Well, and it's not waste, but spend. It's a very, very expensive when you're leveling your characters. I mean, it's a lot of credits. Which is actually one of the biggest difference makers. It's a huge difference maker being able to level up. Like the jump from 95 to 100, because I have a lot of guys still sitting at 95. The jump from 95 to 100 is pretty crazy. It's like 1,000,000 health. Who's this? Is this Poplu? It is Poplu. I actually probably should have considered going after him, because I need to turn my attention to 3PO sooner rather than later. So that means I need Ewoks. But I think Ewoks are probably pretty straightforward farm. But I mean, 40 shards of any character is nice. But 20 bonus hand shards is especially nice. So we're not going to complain. I would have loved Wampa, though. Because just as a personal project for GACs right now, having an Omi Wampa at a decent gear level is would be pretty cool. Especially considering what level of GAC I'm currently sitting in on this new account. You know, we're just going to save it so we can instant nuke out somebody because we have to get over to the main account. We got about 5 minutes. Yeah, no, I mean it's legitimately one of the best things you can do for your characters. If you can't get them up to a very high level, I mean, you're stuck with whatever you're stuck with whatever gear you can give them. So yeah, the level's very important, and you have to do it now or you have to do it later. You might as well do it now; it's out of the way. Um, oh, gotcha. Yeah, still also very important. Still very important, but yeah, mega orbs are huge. I rarely get them, but when I do, I typically get a decent chunk of shards for a character I'm after. So yeah, mega orbs are awesome. Okay, so where are we sitting? All right, if they're not happy, you know what? Okay, let's just go ahead and direct a Krennic. There we go. We'll pick up some Scion shards. All right, out the door. Switching to the main account, we'll go right into my fleet shard, which means we're also going to end up sitting on it because we have a D-bag in my fleet shard who has no respect for anybody's payouts. And oddly enough, doesn't ever try to get first place himself. Um, will just randomly he'll go weeks without doing it, and then he'll camp you during your payout. Douchebag. It's a douchebag. Don't be that guy. Don't be that guy. And we try to punish him as as you should in a fleet shard. You should police yourself. Like there's no excuse for blocking people's payouts. You're not competing against them. You're competing against the game. And when you're blocking somebody's payouts, then you start competing against them. And why? Why do you don't compete against people? I know GAC we're going up against each other, but I mean, also not really. So it's just. Oh, I needed the mod energy for sure, for sure. What do we got going on here? I mean, this isn't horrible, but I wish it was like a bronzium wiring pack. I'm doing okay on signal data right now, but I'm just horribly well off, or not well off on everything else. All right, we got 9 minutes. I did that already. So yeah, Red created this, which is nice getting consistent red crates again. It had been a while with the Gungan events, and then they put the Gungans out, and yeah. But for this, if you have Profundity, it's very easy to get all of the feats. I did 2 battles, because the undersize is 3 ships, so just your base level of ships. And then for this, if you've got Profundity, you're bringing out, the standard lineup is Y-Wing, Falcon, and Outrider, and then Ghost and Phantom. And then the Ghost will put a lot of the stealths. The Profundity itself has a stealthing mechanic. But you could technically do it in one battle if you were able to stretch it out. But I mean, you might as well do it in two and just split D where you're doing one battle with this, because your first three starting ships will absolutely be able to slaughter this fleet. And then this is a lot easier. The more ships you put under stealth, the faster you get it done. So yeah, there's that. But yeah, I can't really. I think I'm trying to see where, like, what fleet level it would even let me. Like, I could probably do it right here on my primary account. Maybe. All right, now that their turn meter engine is down, hopefully I can catch up. I just need to get my own insta-kill ship out and we'll be okay, regardless of whether they take over my capital ship or not. Okay, that's cool. What do we got? 2 minutes, 24 seconds. So we just need to get this guy into a place to where we can use the mass swarm and then drop him. Oh, he's got 3 bombs on him. So yeah, now we're in chat time for about the next minute 40, give or take. Because when he takes his turns, those bombs should detonate and should finish him off. Should, in air quotes. Should. Ugh. All right. I powered up. The Copenhagen is a holdover from my youth, um, growing up out west, where we raise cows and horses and rodeo and all that stuff. you know, Copenhagen's a big part of that culture, and I can't smoke cigarettes anymore because of my bad lung, and I smoking is horrible for you. I actually enjoyed not just like the feel of the nicotine, but I enjoyed the taste of tobacco. I enjoyed the taste of actual tobacco. Um, there he goes. So that was as much of a barrier for me quitting as anything else. Was like I actually enjoyed the taste and the act of smoking. So, but I can't do it anymore, and it's horrible for you. So even if at this point in my life, in my 40s, if I was doing it, I would have to stop. I would have to stop. Um, so yeah, the Copenhagen's kind of plugging in everything. Good God Almighty, I have so many freaking Discord tags right now. Okay, so we're gonna go handle platoons. This is for me the worst part of territory battle. Not platooning. Platooning's fine. It's this freaking place. I absolutely hate this place with a. I mean, you name something, I can't even. I hate it. I just hate this fucking place so much. It's not a fun zone to play in. It does feel good when you win, though. It feels great when you actually succeed. But God, it's just not fun. And I don't like doing things that aren't fun. But it looks like we are going to be... Oh, good Lord. Hold on. I need to double check. Real quick. Because... Phase 4? Phase 4 2.2. Phase 5. Okay. Sorry, so when we unlock a bonus zone, instead of having the bonus zone wrapped into our hotbot, oh, welcome back, Stopper. It gets sent as a phase 5-1 has all the normal zones, and then we get a second ping with anything we need to platoon for planets like Zepho and Mandalore. So I just was double checking with everything beforehand here. Yeah, I was about to say. You know what? I'm not gonna. Well, let's hang on to him. It's definitely awesome when you're able to throw extra platoon characters down for people and help them out and get platoons filled faster. But some people like to see, and I'm kind of one of them, if they can beat whatever their previous score was from their previous TB. And when you take away somebody's platoon characters, you're technically taking away score from them. Yeah, we need to. They need to replace Bifrost. They need to replace Bifrost, and then honestly, Pegasus is kind of starting, or not Pegasus. Is that what they're called? The Pegasus team, with Infinity, Iron Man, and Kestrel, and all them. They're starting to fall behind already. So yeah, like the only two teams I can really like. I'm gonna hit sim, and be good with it. Is like, well, Alpha Flight, Extreme X-Men, and Spider Society is good. But mine are still kind of, I'm just now getting them up to where I feel comfortable simming with them. Hive Mind is very consistent. Yeah, Orcus is a lot of fun. I like that it's, like I finish one side and then I can keep looping around. I think is a very, very good idea. For people who enjoy the raids, and want to spend to get their, yeah, we need a new Mystic and we need a new tech. Some of the Annihilators are counting as Mystic, but they're all arena tagged. A new tech team? I don't know either, but when you're looking at how teams are kind of built out now in In Strike Force, we have a. And we're on the Thal. Okay, which means I actually need to worry about doing this fleet battle first because it needs the ghost. Um, so we have some characters like Winter Soldier and Agent Venom who are kind of left out of their teams right now. And then you have some characters like some of the Spider Society people are counted as tech, like Penny, I think in particular is tech. Um, yeah, I don't really know, but like, so the Power Armor team is kind of pushed out. So maybe they do something with Power Armor. I don't know. I don't know. But there's a lot of characters whose teams have been stripped away, and we've got a bunch of leftover characters sitting around. So maybe they can. It's going to take kit reworks. That's all I know is they're going to have to rework a bunch of characters, or they're going to have to add a whole new team, which is probably what they're going to do because that's what's going to make them the most money. But it wouldn't shock me to see a Thunderbolts team put together soon with the movie trailer being dropped recently and the and it coming down the road, and with Captain America, I'm pretty sure the new Captain America movie is gonna have some Thunderbolt tie-in stuff. So it wouldn't shock me to get that tag, but they're not really a technology tag; they're more of a skill team. So maybe they'd be a Crucible team or whatever. But yeah, Endgame War Machine. I mean, even like an Endgame Falcon would be good. As a tech guy. Bruce Banner in the Hulkbuster armor, do him. He's definitely tech. They could do some cool stuff. They 100% could. Star-Lord. I mean, they could definitely update Star-Lord. Nobody uses Guardians. Nobody uses the Guardians of the Galaxy, so update him too. You could have a good tech team. Boom, right there. And then they could even pull Tony from Pegasus if they wanted to. Okay, so let's go start hitting zones. Unfortunately, they don't, and they being my guild leadership, doesn't like us to do this until the platoons are filled. Because, we want that sweet, sweet, sweet get 3. But we're maxing it out today, so we'll get some... we can't see the stars until we... Oh, right here. So we'll be getting some, we'll get some get 3 and we'll get some Kairos and we'll get a bonus star at the end. It's always nice. I mean, they could also do like Endgame Ant-Man. I know he's on that, infestation team or whatever it's called, but they could break that team apart. The only good thing about infestation is the freaking Spider-Man character. Everything else sucks, so they could break that team up. They could absolutely break that team up. I need to remember to switch the capital ship and then clear the fleet. Instead of clearing the fleet, switching the capital ship, it repopulates and have to clear the fleet again. Well, yeah, I mean, but they could either rework it to... I mean, truth be told, breaking apart Nowhere wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Nova's a very disappointing character. But I mean, they could pull like Star-Lord and Rocket. They could do like an Infinity War Rocket. That would be a cool team or a cool character to bring over. Yeah, that's very possible too. We do have Ronan, but he's on the new Avengers. Yeah, we need a new Mystic team, and we need a new. No, he's fine. I mean, he's a go-to counter for me, but only in war, and only against certain teams. Like I'll use him against like if someone puts a Red Hulk team down in war, I will use Nowhere against that team because it absolutely wrecks it, and I'll use it against Heroes for Hire from time to time, and if the Infestation team, like the Spider-Man on the Infestation team, is weak enough, I'll use it there. Because as if we can stun that Spider-Man, that makes that battle go so much smoother. But yeah, Nova, for what you need to put into him, or what it took to get him, he's not that great of a character. I'm kind of disappointed in him, to be honest with you. Oh, Captain Marvel would be cool. Yeah, she's definitely Carol is definitely cosmic. Lovely. I love when a plan works out, and that one worked out amazingly well. All right, we'll circle back to this planet. Well, I mean, we're here. We'll go ahead and throw Jabba. This is my put it on auto team for the day. Yeah, Hawkeye's one for sure. Hawkeye is very, very outdated. He hasn't been in all the time I've been playing the game. They haven't updated him once. He's a very, very outdated kit and character. He does still pack a punch. He does. He does. He does hit hard, but I mean, I haven't faced one outside of an event in a long time, and I haven't used mine for anything in a very, very, very long time. But yeah, Thunderbolts team wouldn't shock me. Um, Son of a bitch. Uh, I mean, I ran into a Kate in Alliance War today actually, and it was with the A Force, so with like Squirrel Girl and Kamala and all that. And the worst thing about her is she blinds you. She throws blinds like crazy. Um, she can be a very annoying character. She's not as outdated as others are, but yeah, she's not. She's probably in that game. She's probably C tier. Oh, Bishop. I'm sorry. You meant Bishop Bishop, yeah. Yeah, no, Bishop, I mean, so you're talking that's the old Jubilee X-Men squad with oh, you know what they could do? So if we need a new tech team, you've got Bishop, who's not who you know, yeah, he's in that team, but it could use a new home. But then you've got Cable, because X Force got broken apart. So you could build a new tech team with mutants if you wanted to. Yeah, Bishop, he up until Extreme X Men started becoming a thing, that Jubilee team, Astonishing X Men, is that what their tag is? The Astonishing X Men. That sounds right to me. I could be wrong. Astonishing X Men sounds right though. That team was legit up until maybe a year ago. Yeah, we'll bring. Wait, yeah, that's Biggs. So yeah, they could pull a. I mean, it's a shame. Well, it's not a shame that Forge is in Extreme X Men, but he would be another tech mutant technically. That could have fit very well. That would also be like the future X Men sort of deal, I guess, too. Because she's still an old kit. She does need reworked really bad. I'm sure they have plans. I mean, if there's one thing we know about Marvel Strike Force is they are very on top of pushing new teams and pushing new characters. So I'm sure there's plans coming, but they need to give us a raid replacement for Bifrost because it just Bifrost just I have them all at like level 100 gear 18, and they're so inconsistent with what they can clear, and they're getting absolutely wrecked when they're getting to the gladiator nodes in the new raid. You can just tell that their shelf life is getting short. What an absolute disappointment Ravensclaw turned out to be at a ship. My freaking Kyle Katarn is Relic 8, and that ship just did a 21k crit. I mean, this ship needs buffed. If anything, if any ship in the game needs buffed, it's this. This was supposed to be a lifter unit, I know, for home one, but he should still be able to plug in with any rebel team and do okay. But yeah, 21k crit. Yeah, there's not many of them. There's not very many Omega level mutants. I think it's less than 10. I mean, of course, in various continuities, they've slapped, um, they've upped ability levels significantly on some characters. Um, like there was a comic run, oh God, 20, 25 years ago, a long time ago, um, where Gambit had gotten so powerful and he was like traveling from universe to universe, killing all the other Gambits. It was nuts. It was insane. And he was destroying universes. He was just absolutely bonkers. Ah, this team is always. It's gonna take a minute for these guys to ramp. I'm trying to decide who else I want to stick with them because my Jedi are going to be. I don't think I can do the. It's not going to be hard to 3-star Zepho, but I want to do the Jedi mission on Zepho, and then I want to do the unaligned Force user mission on Zepho. So, Galactic Republic to go into her kind of in short supply right now. And I hate not having her with him. And we can't bring him because his turret blocks her handmaiden. He's in platoons, unfortunately. That's another thing about TB, about this TB. When we get into the late raids, a lot of my like linchpin characters start getting tossed into platoons because, I'm sure a lot of other guilds do it like we do it, but when we're looking at our performance and we're getting to where it's like, hey, we can maybe eke out another star somewhere. We look at platoons first because that's where a big bulk of your points are going to come from. And you know what? I'm going to put Snips in here instead of Yoda. Well, actually, because the other node's Jedi. Let me filter just for Jedi to see if I can field. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna have to choose to either do the Jedi mission here or do the Jedi mission on Zepho. But like my commander Luke is in platoons, so my Zepho team. You know what? Actually, so he's probably gonna get benched today. So I'm gonna pull him and just have another tank because that way my Zepho team can be these 5. It's nice to have her to strip debuffs and do protection up and whatnot. Yeah, we'll do this. Yeah, so like tomorrow, like my Kyle Katarn gets thrown into platoons, which, isn't fatal, but I'm a giant fan of his TB Omi with my Jedi teams, so I notice when it's not there. Well, we're doing Dark Side Hoth on my other account, so you're ahead of me, my friend. See, I actually probably could have put Padme, the other Padme, with this team. It would have probably been better. I might be able to help you out with that. I'm in my main character is in an alliance, and we're always looking for people. Um, I can talk to them and see if we got a spot for you. Because I don't remember what your main account on here looks like. Um, mm, Yeah, because if I was able to get you into one of the guilds, I think it would be a guild that is actually still needing Reva shards, maybe. So yeah, you'd be expected to contribute as soon as you were able to. That's a lot of roads. That's going to be a lot of roads to the unlock. I wonder how long it's going to be before they start sticking her in shipments. It's rare, but you do see the other, like Cam and Watt will occasionally show up into shipments or in packs and stuff like that. I wonder how long it's going to be for her. Actually, I wonder, it would not shock me at some point in the future to see an Inquisitorius Lightspeed bundle. That team has now been in the game long enough to where, to help people catch up. I could see them doing one. And it would probably be my guess. It would be all the OG Inquisitors, so you could unlock GI. Um, that would be my guess. But you want to talk about Cairo hungry people? Like the Inquisitor teams are very very Cairo hungry. So like even if they just gave them at R3, it would be huge. That would probably be a $50 bundle though. If I had to take a guess, because we've seen some of the like Star Killer was a $50 bundle, I think. That would 100% be a $50 bundle. And people would buy it. People would buy it for sure. Because say you've got the Scythe unlocked. If you don't have GI unlocked to go with the Scythe, it's a useless ship, and it's a very key ship in Chimera countering, some of the super ships. So that would be a bundle people would buy. I could almost guarantee it. It would sell very well. Haps, bro, you're famous. You're famous, Hap. I saw your. I was watching Arnold yesterday or the other day, his GAC stream after my stream ended, and your one of your chat comments popped up on screen on YouTube. I was like, I fucking know that guy. He's in my streams all the time. So my wife was like, "What the hell are you yelling about?" And I'm like, "Oh, a guy that's in my streams all the time just popped up on this, like on the biggest Galaxy Hero streamer. Like his name just popped up in the chat on the stream on YouTube, and I was like, "Oh, yeah, I know that cat. He's a good guy." I mean, unless there's somebody else out there with your name, which I highly doubt. Um, oh yeah, dude. If you haven't geared them at all, if you haven't geared your if you haven't geared your Inquisitorius at all and a Lightspeed bundle comes out, buy the fucking Lightspeed bundle. Like it's not even a matter for debate. It's so yeah, the Lightspeed bundles are just so freaking worth it. It's not even funny how much time and gear and all that other stuff they save you. It's ridiculous. Yeah, you would profit so much I think even at $50, I'm pretty sure the value of an Inquisitorius Lightspeed bundle would probably be, if you calculated out everything to a crystal value, it would be insane. It would be nuts. And it would be, and they wouldn't. It would 100% also only be the. It would 100% only be the base Inquisitors, but because they wouldn't want to make that event obsolete for Grand Inquisitor. Uh I mean, well, how close to you on your own cam? Like that's the big question. If you're far far away from getting your own cam, and you so say you get 20 shards a month and you've got 100 shards, you're still looking at a year. You're looking at a year to unlock him. It's totally worth it. So I mean, if the money isn't an issue, and this is the exact advice I always say when it comes to buying stuff. If money is not the issue, there's zero harm in buying it. I mean, you're definitely. Oh, that's right. I have more Jedi available here because of the lower relic requirement. But I don't need to worry about doing the Jedi mission on Lothal. We're not putting stars on it. It would just be for doing more waves. And at some point, I know we're all kind of in the middle of, there's a GL crunch, there's a Galactic Journey crunch coming with Balin, so we kind of got two different big projects coming right down the pipe at us. Um, hmm. I'm kind of thinking, would I be able? I wouldn't even be able to field a full R8 team of Jedi. And he's as a Jedi lead, he's not the best. So yeah, I'm not gonna worry. Like I could be like, oh, I'll pull him out, and I'd be one character short of an R8, and I'm not gonna R8 anybody for TB. Um, I just hate missing. Like I really noticed Jedi Knight Luke not being here right now. Uh yeah, I don't mind it so much with him. Um like he's got some good Omis. This would be I do have this one, I think, or this one. Yeah, I think it's this one. No, it's Whirlwind Slam for the healing. But like these other two, these are massive bonuses. 100% max health and max protection, 300% of his defense at the start of each encounter. They gain 25% in turn meter and frenzy for 2 turns. Defeated enemies can't be revived. And oh, actually, yeah, no, this is the one you want. Weight of the Galaxy. It's this. Stacks of Impetuous persist across encounters. If I mean, honest to God, I have been tempted to throw this one on just for this. The Stacks of Impetuous is huge. Yeah, the Malik and gas and all that. Those unlocks they're kind of outdated. That was a long process, dude. That was a very long process with the get one. Um, it really made you throw your efforts into those TBs. It really did. Um, I mean, 100% max health and protection and 300% of his defense. I mean, this is a really good TB Omi. And again, this. The stacks of impetuous persisting across encounters means that you're going into your second encounter with 25 stacks of impetuous, which means you need to do one move and then you can insta kill. That's massive. That's massive. But it's really hard to justify TB Omis because of its TB. You know, it's hard to use these when you've got TW and more importantly GAC Omis and there's characters coming. I don't know if we're getting a new character next week, but there's a chance. No, let's go ahead and use Yoda. Well, yeah, it would not be great for them to say like, "Hey, you're going to need to use get 3 to get the rest of your Balin shards." That would not fly at all. The whales would flip because we then could have taken our time with the with those marquees instead of wailing on those marquees. Yeah, it would not sit well though, and I can't see them doing it. It would be a choice. That would be one hell of a choice. They would really have to justify it. And I mean, we have the honest to god factor that Balin might be a requirement for GL Ahsoka. Honey, you okay? What? You can speak normally.
I have a bad headache.
Okay, I'm sorry, honey. All right, one more assist and Kyle's up and running. Mm. Yeah, these freaking stormtroopers take forever to kill. Ooh, my wife just texted me. Do we want to just order McDonald's for supper? And I'm like, yes. Yes, let's do McDonald's. I don't feel well because of this freaking apnea incident I had last night. Was up for hours till I was finally able to get back to sleep. So yeah, a nice chill McDonald's. Maybe a McDonald's milkshake. I mean, you wonder why I'm so fat, but Hey, it happens. It happens. All right, come on, let's get this guy gone. This wave is totally just a gatekeeping thing because the second wave is significantly easier. Like it's not even close. But yeah, see that TB thing that would be sitting at 25 right now. Oh, even with tenacity down, she still resisted the stun. Crazy. There we got her. I'm really hoping to just kill her and then we can nuke out. There we go. All right. Once she's dead, I mean, weird shit can happen. Like if the probe droid explodes in a bad way, he can do some damage. But with her gone, and pretty much every time you encounter her in one of these special deals, with her gone, it's usually a done deal. If it weren't for the probe droid, I would honestly put it on auto, but they would focus the probe droid because they're dumb. All right, so that's. I mean, it's a grind. It's a bit of a grind, but that's a million. That's a million territory points, which is huge. Yeah, dude, the purge. They need to bring them into the game because we need more Imperial troopers, and yeah, they just look freaking badass. All right, here we go. Good times had by all. It sucks having to do this without Ben Solo, but he's in platoons, so we'll see how we do. We'll see how we do here. This one can be incredibly tricky. We do have this badly hindered. This is why we wait. We like this to be at 3 because with get currency on the line. Um, and this is another grind. Without Ben Solo, I don't know. It feels pretty sketchy. But yeah, these guys need to be brought into the game, like 100% hands down. They need to be playable characters. Ooh, the dodges are ramping. um, she's a pain in the ass. That's the best descriptor I have for her. Is she as she ramps and ramps and ramps. She's a pain in the butt to get rid of, and even double so when you have Ben Solo present with her. Um, Her ultimate charges faster than any other ultimate in the game. Um, Although it was really funny that Arnold stream, he took Captain Enoch against her, and he was one solid hit away from killing Ray. He nuked out Ben, but was one very clean hit away from taking Ray out with Enoch. I mean, he set up a very very easy cleanup, but yeah, he was very very close to having that work. And I think that team is still missing a piece. And I think when that piece gets into place, um, I think they're going to be able to do quite a bit. What time is it? Okay. The whirlwind was hugely unfortunate. It was very, very unfortunate. But that's the thing about Ray is no matter what's going on in the game or what else is happening, she always seems to have a datacron available to her that really, really benefits her. Like she doesn't seem like she's ever out of the loop, which is kind of obnoxious. Because she's one of those teams where you if you don't take her seriously, you're going to be in trouble. And she's definitely a character that has to be taken seriously. Um, hmm. We can't insta kill it, but I want to do the turn meter swap anyway, so we can get this up and running, and then we'll start armor shredding. It'd be really funny if we could insta kill this thing with Cat though. That would really crack me up. But hey, we got the win. Yeah, yeah, that whirlwind was super unfortunate. It was cool to see though. I was sitting on my couch watching it, waiting for Sam to get home, and I saw him nuke out Ben with like a 256K hit, and I was like, "Oh!" I yelled out loud. I was like, "Holy shit!" My wife's like, "What?" And I'm like, "Oh, nothing, video game stuff." She's like, "All right, you nerd." She's like, "You fucking dork." You getting excited over watching people doing stuff. I was like, he's doing cool stuff with the team I have. Of course I'm going to get excited about it, seeing their potential, because what did I tested my team out on I tested my team out on a non Omizori, and it was a little sketchy, and he was like, let's just go for Ray. Fuck it. Like, all right, dude. Really. Yeah, honestly though, like that was crazy, but I thought the craziest battle of his that day was when he was doing he was attempting to do the counter with Palp and Vader against Jabba, and like everything was going to shit, and he still pulled it off. Um, that was just insanely impressive. With having the units, he's like, we need these units to do it. We need these units to do it, and then he lost those units and was still able to get it done with the power of the Datacron, and with Palp just frying everybody. Because he thought he'd lost. He was just like, oh, this is done. This is done. But we'll see if we can get a few guys out and make cleanup easier. Blood. And I mean, he pulled it off. It was very very impressive. That guy, he's fun to watch. I mean, he's insanely fun to watch. I know I try to be as fun as I can, and that mostly is coming through conversation. I'll never be able to match the guy's showmanship. Um, he's very very fun to watch. Arnold on his stream the other day, he took he had a couple of very very fun fights with. So the first one was he took Captain Enoch against a Ray team, and was a shot away from killing Ray. He nuked out Ben, and Ben didn't revive or couldn't revive. And then he took Palp, Mara Jade, Vader. I can't remember the rest of the team up against Jabba with the support cron, and like he lost Vader, he lost Mara Jade, and then Piet was on the team. Was Royal Sausage on the team? Was the Royal Guard there too? But like the two things he said, oh, we need these for this counter to work, and they got nuked out by thermal detonators, and everybody was just like, oh, he thought it was done, and he was able to just with more or less Piet fueling turn meter and giving buffs out and putting dazes, like he was able to nuke out Jabba with the team even after losing the core members. It was very impressive. It was very impressive. He's a fun guy to watch. Yeah, they never will be. They never will be. Not to mention, I don't. Yeah, yeah. He drives a lot of stuff his way. It's Twitch is. Here's the thing though. Twitch is more accessible monetarily than YouTube is. Like to get to where you're able to make money on YouTube takes a lot. But then when you're there, you're there. But it takes a lot. It takes a lot to be able to even be eligible to get super chats. You have to do an insane amount of streaming, have an insane amount of subscribers, have an insane amount of hours in. Like it takes a ton. I was kind of hoping, like, my stuff goes to YouTube too. I've got 12 viewers right now. I'm certain a few of them are on YouTube. I'm trying to grow YouTube in the background, like passively. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna just stream primarily on Twitch and chat with you guys primarily on Twitch, and then hope, in the meantime, over the next few months, that the YouTube stuff grows organically. I don't want to have to make it my focus because it is so much work. And like my videos, yeah, they stream and they save to YouTube and the whole 9 yards, but like I keep having interface issues with them. All right, come on. Would one of you guys get stunned? There he goes. Yeah, getting monetized on YouTube is a lot of work. It's a ton of work. It's a ton of time. And then, if no matter what you do, look at, I mean, we full swept this planet. That's awesome. And we're starting the stars. Yay. All right. So Haven. So this will be over pretty quick. And then unfortunately we'll check before we head over or get done for the day. I have about 20 minutes before I need to start watching for my kid to get home. We'll see if the platoons for the special mission on Zepho get filled, and if they do, we'll do it. If they don't, hey, that's just how it goes sometimes. Oh, we got a bot. Kill it with fire. I haven't seen a bot in a while. Who else do I normally bring here? Why am I blanking? Oh, I bring DTMG. Yeah, I know they're needed in other areas, but I don't have the IR team up to those relic levels yet. That'll be a project for when I have stuff to spare. But this is why this planet sucks. They 100% turn meter. Yeah, the bots are learning. The bots are learning. Yeah, I hate this territory so much. So much. I will never not hate this territory. But, you know, occasionally pull off some wins. Forgot about Sith Lords. Like KOTOR 2, the Sith Lords? Or. Oh. Well, Empire Tag. But yeah, no, this is. Yeah, this zone is ridiculous, and this is as high as I've ever gone in Dark Side. But this zone is just nuts. Until you get the platoons really going, it's just not great. It's very very hard to pull off one wave, much less all the waves. It's just not a good time. And yeah, we'll do these guys here, and it's the same setup. We'll fight these no name guys, and then we'll fight Phoenix, and yeah, odds are most of these guys aren't going to make it, if any of them, because the 100% turn meter, the big AoEs, putting debuffs out on everything and everyone. Yeah, it's just, this is not a fun zone until you get the platoons filled, and even then, it's still a pain in the ass. But we're just preloading it today. I could technically just deploy right now and be fine, and nobody would care in my guild. It wouldn't matter. But I like to try to see how many waves I can get every TB, and then try to beat that amount the next time around. It would really, really be nice if they would set up a zone for us to be able to use Bane and C by themselves. Like, to put a rule of two thing into effect. One, because you would be able to stretch your teams out a little bit more, but two, the rule of two being in effect here would be very beneficial. I mean, what am I saying? It'd be cool to use teams in the way that they're intended to be used. I mean, that's just blasphemy. That's just crazy talk. Oh, you're gonna make me link these two, and then my link's gonna drop because he's gonna die. because it would be beneficial to us. Yeah. Oh, we might be able to. We might be pulling this one off. Maybe, but maybe not. Nope. Isn't that just ridiculous? Oh, it's just nuts. Deploy dark side to 210 and then mix to 440, then light side to 220. Did I do? I did not do. Let me do the fleet battle here, and then maybe we'll throw like Rolo or something up here, or not Rolo, but Leia. We'll do this fleet battle real quick. You're open to use anything. I prefer Chimera. GAC setup seems to work pretty well. Maybe the Ezra we're gonna get with this next conquest. We can't forget about that. You know, Lord knows we just went through the event, the community milestone event thing. And I like to bring that just for extra heals. You know, teasing, giving us the character's name, giving us the ability names. I mean, we'll have the kit reveal probably on Monday because I know Conquest just ended, but guess what? It's getting ready to start. It's getting ready to start again. I mean, I wasn't disappointed by it. I will. I'm glad they tried it, and I'm hoping this is just a test balloon sort of thing where they're gonna do better ones at another point. But and I'll take 2 Omicrons any day of the week. Yeah, it would be nice for them to let's take it to the next level with rewards and even with the challenges, possibly even like community challenges. I think are good for the game. But yeah, this one wasn't the best wasn't the best format we've ever seen for anything. I don't think Anakin's going to die permanently. No, he's going to go under stealth, but we got rid of the one revive thing at least. This battle's actually taking longer than the typical ones do. Yeah. I'm trying to get him out the door. I thought we were done. I thought somebody had said we'd done it, but I mean, 100% could be wrong. It's it's going to be completed. It's going to be completed. Well, I mean, it's going to be completed because that update, the 97%, is just what they updated it from yesterday. So we have today, we have till whenever it ends tomorrow to complete it. We'll get the 3%. Well, you know, and I'm hoping, I really, really hope a lot of these companies start to realize that the goodwill that they get from their community is worth more than what is two Omicrons cost? Like if they were to sell a bundle with two Omicrons, what would it be? $5, $10 maybe? Well, here in a couple of days, guys, I'm going to have some gift subs available to give out. Um, as part of that Raid Shadow Legends thing I did, I've earned some gift subs, so we will pass those out. Whenever I get them, I think I'll have them by Monday. If I don't have them Monday, I will. I'll hang on to them until we do the whatever the next GAC stream is. But if I have them for Monday's GAC, then we'll give them out Monday. If not, it'll wait till Thursday or whatever. But yeah, there will be a couple of gift subs going out. So I haven't decided how I'm going to give them out, but it might just be to like, hey, you're here all the time. You're not subbed. Have a sub. Okay. So this isn't going to probably go very well. This is not. This is not a very fun zone to deal with, but we'll see if we can. No, what? No, why? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, look at that. This zone is insane, and it never used to be. It never used to be this hard. The first few times I did this, it was an absolute walk in the park, and then for whatever reason, they decided to make it crazy. I'm already up to the I'm up to the Emma Frost page currently in Fortnite. But yeah, the Iron Patriot skin is my absolute favorite that I've unlocked so far. They did a very good job with it. It looks so freaking cool. It looks so good. Oh yeah, Cap Shield is going to get nerfed into the ground. Maybe not into the ground, but it's definitely going to get nerfed. There's no way they're not going to nerf it. It's way too good. I mean, it's better than Doctor Doom's powers. Oh no, they did. They did 100%. Um, but yeah, everybody, like everybody. I'm surprised we won that. I'm surprised. The last time I did that a couple days ago, like the first day we unlocked it, and we won it with. I won it with JMK. Okay, so almost there. Let's see if I can. Let's see if I can help the platoons out. See if there's anything I can put in before. Oh, there we go. All right, I did my part. I helped out a little bit more. Yeah, yeah. Endgame's been out for a while now. So check out my GAC opponent. Um, this guy is R9, 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 R9. Oh, now we're into some eights. Oh, more nines. 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9. 9, 9, 9. R8 or a Sing, maybe for platoons for TB. R9 R dash Rander. 9 9 R9 Luthien. Um, yeah, yeah. This is going to be a fun one. We'll see how it goes. This guy spends a lot of money. A lot of money. A lot of money on the R9s. I think this guy might be from the same guild that Arnold's opponent on his GAC stream was from. I remember the 4 question mark thing. Yeah, it's a ton of money. It's a ton of money. I mean, you can earn a free R9, fairly quickly between scrapping and TW, but you're not gonna earn this number of R9s that fast. I mean, R9 ninth sister. And I mean, here's the thing about R9s. R9s are great, but they don't really benefit non-tanks very well. Like an R9 Jedi Knight Revan. That's a very unusual R9. R9 gas, I can see. But I mean, I guess if you're in a guild, maybe he is in a guild where he's earning a ton of R9 stuff and he's just able to do it. But like an R9 BAM for the ship, okay, maybe, but still excessive. R9 Captain Drogon. I mean, this feels this feels like a very expensive account. A lot of money. And he's, I mean, 800,000 higher than me. And then, but like his Jar Jar is only R5. No, he's not free to play. But it's not fair to say that he's buying all of his R9s either. He's probably earning a few, but he's definitely spending money. But like R5 Jar Jar, only an R5 Jar Jar, like, but you're R9ing your Luthien sight unseen, like with how he's going to be. Like we don't know that he's going to be that transformative. I mean, and frankly, like the Rolo cheese is steamrolling him just like it's steamrolling Leia Organa. I killed a Luthien at R7 with General Grievous. Um, yeah, not even R6 Jar Jar, R5 base level unlock, but an R9 Luthien. Yeah, I don't know. It's his account. It's a monster. It's a monster. So we'll see. That'll be tomorrow morning. That'll be tomorrow morning. I unlocked all the Gwenpool stuff. I haven't touched any of it. I don't give a shit about Gwenpool. Um, and like I'm about to unlock Emma. I'm not gonna ever. I rarely play female skins in any game that I touch. Um, I know some people exclusively do, some dudes, and that's fine. Do your thing. Only female skin I play in Fortnite's Rogue, and that's just because my love for Rogue goes back 30 plus years because she's one of my favorite Marvel characters in general and one of my favorite X-Men. So I will rock Rogue from time to time. But right now I'm jumping back and forth between Nooch Too Good is rated with a party of 22. Holy crap. Welcome, welcome, welcome. But yeah, right now I'm bouncing back and forth between Peelverine and Iron Patriot because they just Iron Patriot just looks so damn good. I mean, War Machine looks good too. Oh, also I bought the Gladiator Hulk. And tomorrow, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing, everybody? Tomorrow we're getting an Iron Spider skin into the store, um, into Fortnite. So that should be kind of cool. It's like it's based on the comic book. 2K Energy. It's called hoarding or trying to hoard for when the GL event comes around. I want to be up around 10,000. But yeah, like look at Arnold. He's at like 21,000. I'm Wolf of Wall Street, and I need to punch these numbers up. These are rookie numbers. I should have started saving a lot sooner than I did, but I was grinding for Gungans and things like that. So, but yeah, buying packs that had energy in them helps out. So like when the next time they do like they might even be sitting here now, as far as I know. I don't really pay much attention, but they'll have the dark side and light side GL event energy for sale in here, and they'll sell it with like 300 energy, worth 10,000 crystals. They say this is. I was expecting more. I was expecting more, to be honest with you. I think someone's math might be a little off, but I'm not going to go through and check it. Not going to go through and check it. Hang on one second. Yeah, so you buy stuff like that has bonus energy into it, and it'll stack. It doesn't let you refresh beyond 2,000. So as much as you can stockpile when a GL event's coming, it's gonna save you crystals down the road. Because I am not going to be that guy that gets the ultimate day one as much as I would love to be, but I want to at least get the character unlocked in as much ultimate progress as I can. So that's why I'm hoarding energy. It's hard to do though, man. You really have to stay disciplined, especially when I'm hopping into the scavenger and I'm like, I've only got 200 carbonite circuit boards and 300 of that. I want to be able to, I want to farm this stuff to punch this up and start stockpiling it. Like I farm these, but you gotta be disciplined. And you're kind of depending a little bit more on your cantina energy to get your raid tickets. It's hard. It's hard because I've never really tried to do it before. This is the first time I've really tried to hoard energy to this extent and this far out, because we don't even know when the actual thing is going to happen. But yeah, it's I'm learning. Normally it would just be, hey, I'm just going to buy a ton of crystals, and grind out the stuff day of, but try to do a mix and match of the two here. Well, how's everybody's stuff going? Everybody doing good? Everybody's got good TBs and good GACs. We were just looking at my opponent right before you guys rated. This stream will be tomorrow morning. I got a whale. I've got a whale among whales. Look at all these R9s. Look at all of them. He might have more R9s in this two first rows, and I've got 3 more units from Jabba. Ooh, congratulations, bud. This is a lot of R9s. This is a lot of R9s. Purple Gear's a bitch. Absolute bitch when you get stuck at it. We'll see if by some miracle. Yeah, it never does. It never does. Truth be told, they can't put everything in the stores, but I really wish they would. Well, hang on. that's the wrong thing. I want to click on that. Yeah, I was really hoping they would. I was really hoping somebody would step up and finish off these last few things. I mean, because we're not that far, and this is the last thing I need to do before I can deploy. This is a lot of Mark II. You know, it's handy to get. So if it was just affecting me, I would just go ahead and do it. But it's affecting the guild. So, Arnold just put the next team out on the radar that's going to get nerfed. The whole Lobot against Quadmate Cheese. He just put up a video, and give it about an hour, and CG will be investigating that team. Because that's the way it's going this week. Guys, you caught me right at the end. This always seems to happen. Yeah, I never get rated at the start of a stream. It always seems to happen close to the end. You have the currency to get it, but nowhere to buy it. Yeah, no, that's whenever I see stuff I know I'm gonna need, I always snag it. You know, but that's always hard to predict. And then you're gonna end up using the currency on that, and then something else you need comes along, and you're like 10 short. Honey, he's here.
Oh, I was looking out the wrong window.
Well, I just saw the reflection in the TV screen. But yeah, Sam's here. Sammy's home from school. First week of school. I have a question from YouTube. Okay, let's check it out. I feel obligated to ask, do you have everything mostly shard farmed in the game as? Because while I understand what you're trying to do, I feel you are missing out on other characters and Kairos by not. I still use this energy. I still use it. Shard wise, I'm fine. The only characters I don't have unlocked are Dr. Aphra, and that's just because whenever I go to start putting gear into things, something more important comes along, and Aphra is just not. I cannot prioritize Aphra over other things, but I'm still using the energy. I'm just not using all of it. It's kind of a balancing act. Like I dropped below doing dailies and stuff. I dropped below 2,000, bought my way back up to 2, and then with the bonus energy and stuff like that, this is where I'm sitting at right now. Hi, buddy. How was school? Happy Friday, kiddo. So no, yeah, I mean, I'm fine on character shards. I'm not farming any character shards at the moment, so I do have that going for me. But yeah, I would, Kairos are Kairos. Definitely would love to be able to keep farming them, but I'm trying to get this to grow, and it's hard. It's very hard. If they would let you buy beyond the 2,000 mark, it would be cake. Yeah, and right now we're set up, for example, here in TB. I get the Kairos every day from like the guild stores and the shard shop when they have them, but we're setting ourselves up here on TB. We're gonna snag these Kairos from Zepho, and we're gonna snag the Kairos from Mandalore. So that's 70 total of each one, which is pretty good. It's a pretty good haul. The drop rates aren't that great. I mean, and truth be told, the most consistent source of Kairos, like to get a decent amount, like this is for $10, you get 50. It's not the greatest deal, but every Friday, this bundle is in the store. And then, if they do a calendar, depending on how the length of the calendar and the price of the calendar, it can be a good source. If you have crystals to spare and you feel like gambling, there's packs like this. It's one of those things. And then, or frankly, you hop into shipments, and when you save up crystals and then buy 50 packs from here, it's not ideal. And I'm extremely new to this concept of hoarding energy. I really am. But I wanted to try it. I wanted to see what it would take. And then at some point, you're going to hoard up enough energy to where if you're hoarding energy consistently and you start it quick enough, you'll be able to stockpile it, and then when those events come around, you'll be fine. This is more of an experiment because I've never tried to hoard the energy before. And I mean, honestly, I could probably just hover around the 2,000 mark, and that would be a pretty big jump. And then, when the bundles do come into the store for the light side energy and the dark side energy for, it's like $5 or whatever, and you get dark side farming ticket energy or dark side event energy, and then I think it's 300 energy in each one. You can go that way too. Oh, no, that sucks. You remember, okay, so you remember what, a year ago when these would be the first things up here, and then they, for whatever reason, kicked it down here? How many folks came in here on that day and was like, bloop, 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 and accidentally bought shit because they weren't paying attention when they thought they were spending credits? Like, I don't understand. Yeah, I don't understand why they did that. That was just a weird choice to make. Just a weird choice to make. Oh. Then CJ said, fuck you. You should pay attention. Out of all the CG answers, that's the CGest right there. That is, yep, that is a CG answer for sure. But, yeah, guys, so that's the stream for today. We will be back tomorrow morning for Grand Arena on both accounts. Probably around 9 Eastern time would be my guess. Maybe a little sooner, maybe a little later. All depends on when I get my ass out of bed. But yeah, we've got a doozy. We've got a doozy on the main account, and then the alt account. It's chromium or carbonite or whatever the lowest tier of GAC is. What do we got, honey? So that'll be done in just a few minutes, and then maybe after the GAC's done, I'll hop over and take care of the Clone Troopers event. But got really good seeing everybody. Sorry that you got into the stream here near the end, but that's just timing on my part, I guess. But yeah, you guys have a good day. Take it easy. Good luck with your GACs. They're very important, more so now than ever. TB's winding down. We'll be in TW next week. And yeah, I'll be back tomorrow morning, as always. I might do something tonight. I don't know if my brother and his kid want to play Fortnite. Maybe I'll stream some Fortnite. I haven't really done that too much yet. And I would only stream it for showing off the Marvel skins and things like that. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what's happening tonight. But thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it. I love you guys. And yeah, sorry the raiding party missed it. Sorry you missed it. We did some fun stuff in TB, and we had some great conversation along the way. But yeah, we will catch you guys tomorrow. Please like, follow, share, spread the word. Trying to build a little humble channel here, and it's doing good. But with your guys' support, we could do a little bit better. Just keep growing this damn thing. But yeah, we'll catch you guys tomorrow. Have a good day. Happy Friday, everybody. Enjoy your weekends. Spend time with your loved ones. Have some fun. Relax. And yeah, we'll catch you tomorrow morning, guys, for some GAC. Until then, take it easy.